you know what, everybody here, everybody, we are so careful about who we bring into this program, because you got to be ready. This is tough stuff we're doing in here. It's a lot of work, and it's not easy, but every single person that comes into this program, who enrolls, who we invite to come in, is fully 1,000% capable of doing this work and getting to that same space, that same sense of freedom and joy and health that Myrna has achieved. Don't you think, Jamie?
Oh, for sure. And I think one of the things that I consistently boast about when it comes to this program is that each step of the way, I think the support means so much. So having the information, of course, is incredible. And the program that you developed in that perspective is just, I mean, I don't even know, Ella, I can't even begin to explain how amazing I think you are all the time because of the program that you developed. And then on top of it, we've got such amazing support, and because of the other beautiful people in the group, we get to share that support, and we get to share perspectives that, you know, you didn't even think of, I didn't think of, Stephanie didn't think of. And it just, it's like a cradle. It's like you're not doing it alone. And if you stumble or you fall or you skin your knee, it's almost like something is there just to whisk you back up and help you get through it. And it's just so beautiful and loving. And I feel like you're right. I feel like the people who come into this program, they have it. They're ready. It's just a matter of, you know, them getting into the mindset and moving forward with it.
Yes. And one of the things that we all have in common, everybody coming in, is that we doubt ourselves, and that most of us are perfectionists, and we fear failure, and we've got, you know, some doubts. I mean, everybody coming in here. So that's the challenging part, is to get through enough of this process so that you can start to let some of that go and truly believe that you are in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time, and that you can do this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like to say, trust the process, like you say, you know, like I love that statement. And that's sort of my check-in statement for myself, is like, when I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed by it or a little bit anxiety ridden, I sit back and I do that power of the pause, and I say out loud, now, trust the process. This is just part of it.
How do you feel about where you are now versus where you were and where you want to be?
Well, you know, I noticed that I'm definitely able to use the tools faster. I'm able to stop and pause quicker. I still have a lot of tape recorders in my head, and my initial reaction to certain things is like almost severe anxiety. And when I say that, I mean, even just going back to last night, we had a lot of storms up here in New Jersey. We had 4 tornadoes touch down. And thank goodness, we're okay. But on that note, like, my immediate reaction to things was I went from like 0 to complete anxiety. But once I saw my son getting anxious, like I looked at him and he was like, "Mommy, what are we going to do?" It was because of how I reacted to the news. And once I saw it in him, I was able to stop and breathe and realize, okay, one step at a time. Like, let's not get overwhelmed. This is not in your area. Like, I was able to talk myself down. But I think where I am with it is, just like last night, it's not always, you know, immediate for me. Sometimes it takes me looking at my son or looking at something that reminds me to take a step back. But I'm definitely more automatic than I've ever been. And gosh, so much, I feel lighter in my world, like on a minute to minute daily basis. I honestly feel lighter than I've ever felt. So yeah, and there's so much more learning to do for me. There's always learning going to be involved, I think, for all of us. So I sort of trust that, and I expect that, and I hope for that, because the more I learn, just the better I'm going to feel, and the better people around me, we're going to communicate with each other, and I'm going to have a better life the more I learn. So I look forward to it. I look forward to the mistakes, and I look forward to yeah, I don't know if I even call them mistakes anymore. I look forward to the stumbles and to the learning processes of things more than ever before in my life.
Love that, Jamie.